Hey, thanks for coming by Tori Magoo 44. These ears, these horns, I started wearing when I first left Scientology in 2000. You know why I left it? Why I wore them? I'll tell you why. If anybody knew, I, previously to leaving Scientology, had been sent out quite a bit by Scientology to quote-unquote handle the critics. So then I woke up, which was quite a great shock to myself even, as well as many others. And I left, escaped across the country. They chased me across the country. Now I'm in Clearwater, Florida, and I decided, okay. You know, at first I had called Stacy saying, look, I'm not going to picket. I'm not going to make videos. I'm not going to speak out. I'm leaving under the radar, right? But then, you know, Scientology, first of all, I talked to so many families who've been broken up. That really got to my heart. And then secondly, Scientology just kept picking on me, you know, on the internet and in person. And I thought, you know what, I got a right to this too. I have my own voice. And I didn't even make it, but Mark made it. But I was in Boston with Magoo Dancing in Boston, which is on Xenu TV, xenutv.com. There you go. So when I first started picketing, I wore these horns because I thought, I know Scientology. They're chronic liars. I know OSA. They're going to say, oh, she's just out handling the critics. That's why she's there. Because remember, I was in Clearwater, and that's where all my OT7 friends were, right? And I thought, oh, they're going to see me out here with the critics, you know, these really evil, suppressive people, and they're going to be going, she's just handling the critics, as usual, right? So I wore my horns like, no, I'm not handling the critics. I'm with the critics. And it was a very cool thing for me. And one of the coolest things about it is one of a very, very important person to me told me later, he actually, and this was not in Clearwater, but in another place, he saw me wearing my horns picketing, and he said and he was in the Sea Org, and he said, I could not stop thinking about why does Tori have on those horns? And you know what? He got on the net, he started reading, he woke up, he's free. So you never know, like, here are these horns, but that got that guy to start thinking, what, right? And you never know what it might be. So today is April Fool's Day. I don't have anything to fool you guys on, but I thought I'd wear my horns in honor of being the suppressive person that I am. And yes, I got to bring out my SP Declare. This is what it is in the Church of Scientology. They actually declare you suppressive. I put the lamination on it. So, because I knew I'd want to be showing it to people. I was very proud of it. Which is very ironic, because when you're in it, you're just like, oh, no, I'm not suppressive. I'm not PTS, which is a potential trouble source connected to a suppressive. You know, so that was my label forever because of having epilepsy. So it's like, oh, she's PTS, you know, and you're this and you're that. And so for me to actually get declared, it was kind of like, you know what? Yeah, I'm an SP, sure, fine. Declare me whatever you want. And you know what? I've turned out to be a pretty good SP, haven't I? So thank you to all of you. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope you play tons of tricks on people and have an excellent day. It is a very fun day. And there you go. I was going to tell you something, but then I thought, nah, I don't want to like scare anybody or anything. So happy April Fools. And also you can take all my pictures. Here they are. So you can put them up on Religious Freedom Watch. And there she is. She's still wearing her horns. That's right. And for anybody lurking inside, maybe you should look at why am I wearing those red horns also and question it a little bit. You know, it's not going to hurt you to think about it. As I say to everybody, don't believe me. Look at both sides and you make up your own mind. You know what I mean? But you do have a right to make up your own mind. You have a choice. And these are a couple of great books I want you guys to check out. One, You Can Heal Your Life, by Louise Hay. Here's her name, Hay, Louise Hay. You Can Heal Your Life. Isn't that a great book? Great shot. There you go. All right, here's another great book that you can check out if you haven't read it. Blink. Really good book about your instincts. And, okay, from my little cute book that one of my dear friends gave me. Okay, the quote for the day. Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. Now, that's a good one. And here's another one. Don't be afraid your life will end. Be afraid that it'll never begin. So go do something fun today, okay? I love you guys. Have a great April Fool's Day. Bye-bye.